What's up, everybody? This is a reading for the Air Sign Collective. We are in Leo season, July 2024. So, again, this is for the Air Sign Collective, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to see what's going on. We are in Leo season right now, July 2024. I hope all is well with everybody. We got a plane. I don't know if you can hear that plane. Kind of loud. I'll wait till it goes by. All right, so this is for the Air Sign Collective, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo season 2024. All right, we got a lot of planets in retrograde, so this is a time of reflection, okay? A time of assessing what was going on, what we were doing. Do we need to do things differently? Do we need to let it go, right? So this is basically looking at the things that come to our mind the most during this time. This is not a time to move forward with new plans, but this is a time to reevaluate your plan, your strategy, whether it's an entrance strategy, an exit strategy, a strategy to move forward. This is the energy we're in right now, with all these planets in retrograde: Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron. Mercury is going in retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow stage of that. That's going in retrograde August 4th. So, we're in reflection mode right now. So we're going to see how these energies are affecting you. Since you are the thought energy, the air energy, we're going to see what's going on with your thoughts in reference to your personal private life, in reference to your career, money, and finance, and then in reference to your love life, family life, social life. I'll show you each card as we go through. But we're going to start with what's going on in the personal private life. So this is your personal private thoughts. This is, maybe you would have shared this with someone, or maybe you shared bits and pieces of this with someone, but maybe you didn't. This is just what you're thinking. So the current situation there is lotus flower. All right. So this talks about enlightenment. Okay. The challenge is, you're bored, or there's something boring about it, something, or you don't want to get bored. And so a way for you to counteract that boredom would be to tap into square energy. And in astrology, square energy represents a challenge. So it's the degrees away from each other that a planet are. There's a specific degree range. I believe it's 60 degrees if it's a square. But planets that are 60 degrees away from each other, whatever energy this planet has, whatever this energy this planet has, their energies are challenging each other. So what you want to do to resolve this situation is you want to look at what are the positives of each, right? You could look at the negatives. Yeah, the negatives are just going to give you a heads up of what you need to look out for. And that's all you should look at it as. Don't look at it as a deterrent unless, there's something that is worth saying, no, it's not worth it. But if it's just a challenge or some minor technicalities, you may want to consider that. But maybe that's what you're thinking about with this enlightenment energy. Tell me about this lotus flower enlightenment energy. So you could be meditating. This is something that could come to you while you were meditating, while you were sleeping, while you were somewhere at peace, chilling. Yeah, you were somewhere indulging. So for some of you, maybe connecting with friends or doing something very relaxing, like whatever is soothing and relaxing for you. But this could also just be, with friends or family, and y'all out communicating and somebody told you something. Somebody may have put you onto some information. But the challenge is you may not be interested in it, okay? So it could be just people gossiping, and you're around people who are gossiping and you're just not interested in it. It's like, I'm bored with that type of stuff. Yeah, see, snake game. That's what I get intuitively off the card. It's like you're bored with that gossip, and whoever it is you're around, or whatever it is they're talking about, it's just, to you, it's just like, you know what? Now you understand why somebody was talking about someone in the way that they were, and you're not feeling it with that snake game. So this is something that happened in the past. So this could be something that's been going on for a while, right under your nose. Maybe you didn't realize it, or you didn't pay attention to it. It's just dawning on you now, or you see how long it's been going on. Um, with the snake game here, we're talking about being bored, apathetic, and indifferent. And that's just what this card is. These are people that you could be around, and maybe you have elevated with the enlightenment energy. You may have ascended, you know, and you don't resonate with these people anymore. It could be anybody. It could be friends, family members. It could be organizations that you could be involved in, or a sisterhood or sister circle, or brotherhood or brother circle. It's like you no longer get any fulfillment out of this. Okay, um, is what I'm getting here. So the thing is to, instead of looking at the negatives of the situation, try to look at the positives, or yeah, try to use the positive energies to, or try to use the negative energies and twist it in your favor. Okay, let's see. It's easier said than done, but you really got to analyze it. And you an air sign, you could do that. Okay, you have, unless you have a negatively aspected air area, other than that, I feel like you could figure this out. And even if you do, maybe talking to, if you can't figure it out, maybe talking to somebody might help you. Just be careful who you talk to, and how much you say. So yeah, here's the three again, right? So this is collaborative effort. Three of diamonds is the three of pentacles. So this is you maybe going to see someone to get you some assistance with this. That's what I was just saying to you. I can't make it up. Oh, let's do this first. Got me amped up. Tell me more about this indulgence. Yeah. Okay, look at it. So you could have been enlightened by something here. Somebody, said, okay, well, let me indulge you with this. This is what's going on. So some type of contract, okay? So you may have found out, and this has letters on it anyway. So somebody could have written something to someone. Somebody may have showed someone something that someone wrote. Somebody could be showing something official, like it's like, okay, it's official. The paperwork is official. Somebody could have told you something and it's certified. You know that they're not lying. It could be that too. But being bored with this is the Queen of Pentacles here. It's like, yeah, you feel like, you know what? I don't have time for this. This is not something that I find productive. This is not something that I find, this is just something that's not for me, right? I don't choose to go that route. I'm not that type of individual. This could be somebody who's also about money, also about what they want done. Someone who's very forceful, a woman who could be very forceful, very materialistic. She got to have what she want. So maybe this is a man who's dealing with a woman like this and he's tired of her. Maybe he wants someone who, maybe somebody's filing for divorce because, and they're getting some money. That could be what they're talking about here. Or they're trying to figure out how to get out of a contract or get some money out of a contract. And it's a challenge. Yeah, somebody could be trying to get out of a work contract or out of some type of legal contract here. So somebody could be telling someone how to do that. So it could be a lawyer talking to someone. Yeah, so I get a lawyer here, especially with this Queen of Pentacles. She could be a lawyer, or she's talking to a lawyer friend who happens to be a woman. These are women here for some of you. Even if you're a man dealing with this, whoever the women are that you're dealing with this as far as adversarial, this could be what they, who they are or what they do. They could be a lawyer, but I do get a female lawyer involved. So there's a challenge here because this person is their friend and they work together. So maybe that's what this is, a conflict of interest here. So it could be a contract going on here where you want to work with your friend, but or you're communicating with somebody's violating a contract. So this could be a psychologist telling something that they're not supposed to be telling about their client. This could be attorney-client privilege in some way, shape, or form that's being violated. Yeah, and here's the Four of Swords. This is somebody who is like, okay, you found out something about somebody, but you're not going to say nothing. You're going to keep your mouth shut. This could be about somebody at work or something at work. I just feel like this is a conflict of interest too. Like maybe a family member or, well, it could be nepotism as well. It's like, yeah, my mom got me this job or my aunt got me this job. I'm just collecting the money. This is not really something I'm really interested or I really care about. So maybe you found out about somebody who was hired because they knew somebody or yeah, but then I also get, like I said, I also get somebody could be dealing with a lawyer or an attorney, what is it, attorney-client privilege, or like a doctor-patient privilege. Somebody leaked some information. Somebody paid somebody some money to leak some information is what I'm getting to. Okay, so maybe you feel that that might have happened, or maybe this is what you're watching on TV. I don't know. Somebody around you could be, you could be picking this energy up from somebody around you. One of your friends or associates could be dealing with something like this. But somebody may not be happy with the responsibilities that they have in this contract, whatever this contract is, and so they're trying to figure out how to get out of it. So they may have hired a professional to do so, a lawyer or an attorney. I wish you the best, in this situation, but we're gonna go on and see what's career, money, and finance for the air sign collective. So, and we'll see if this adds more to it as we go on. So for your career, money, and finance, we have yield, patience. The challenge is being proud or feeling like accomplished about something. And the way to resolve that would be to tap into Saturn energy, which would be about wisdom. Okay? So this is about somebody learning from something, learning from what you've done before, what you've experienced in the past, or knowing when something is time to let something go. So I feel like the current situation is you may be stopped in some way, shape, or form. You have to stop. Like the yield sign tells you have to stop. If a yield sign is not there, you're not going to stop, right? So somebody's telling you to stop. And this is the law. The law is the one who could put a sign up. So, and then also with Saturn, we're dealing with the law or the legalities of things. So this could be related to this as well. Like I said, I was picking up strong lawyer energy or law energy, especially with the contract here, because this contract could be the rules, the regulations. All right, so somebody could be letting somebody know, again, I get an initiation as well. Somebody might be inviting someone to join their organization or their group, and this person is just like, I don't really care about it. They ain't doing nothing I want, but it could afford me an advantage, something like that. Or somebody doesn't appreciate what a group stands for, or maybe there's something going on illegally in reference to how somebody's getting some money. But let's get clarity on this yield. So I feel like the law or legal or rules and regulations are telling you have to stop, or you need to be patient, or there's a process that has to be followed. Yeah, but there's overload. So you're overloaded with this process. So it could be a court process. It could be long, it could be tedious, or it could be legal proceedings, some type of contract, something that's, just pop off my head. It could be a divorce. It don't have to be. It could be a merger or acquisition. It could be a liquidation of assets. It could be a business going out of, going out of a company going out of business. Okay. But it could be a plethora of things, like I said. So I'm telling you as I go on what I could see. So forgive me if I'm rambling. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm getting. So there's an energy here of somebody not being proud about something. That's the challenge in the situation. Hard to be proud of the situation here. Somebody may be looking at you like, oh, you should be thankful for what you have. You could be going through something. Maybe people are looking at you this way. So what's challenging this proud energy is a delivery brown. This talks about color. So this could be your mood. So let's take a look and see what delivery brown means. So delivery brown talks about being impatient, eager, and restless. So it's hard for you to be proud because you're irritated, you're impatient, you're restless, or your restlessness is making you it's making you impatient, like waiting on this. Okay, it's a problem waiting on this. You're like eager. It's just like this is why you're overloaded, because the legal proceeding has stopped or slowed down, or it's just long. So maybe you're coming off as accomplished. So somebody, though, despite your accomplishments, somebody or someone is saying, despite this person's accomplishments, this is what's going to happen. So somebody could be under investigation, okay, or the work environment, or what you do to make money, something like that. It could be that someone is investigating or someone is implementing rules. There could be somebody saying that somebody violated something. Somebody may have received a parking ticket or a fine. Okay, yeah, here's the 10 of swords, which is the 10 of spades. Yeah, so somebody, this is about paperwork, lots and lots of paperwork. The 10 of swords could also be lots of paperwork that you have to fill out. Um, yeah, so somebody's letting somebody know. This is about joining some type of organization or becoming a partner in something, or um, maybe somebody's becoming a partner in a law firm or a doctor's a practice, some type of practice is what I'm getting to. All right, but let's get more on this overload here. So the paperwork that you have to fill out to establish this practice or this firm or this job, somebody could be starting their own business, and you have to fill out all of this paperwork based on what the state. Yeah, world energy in reverse, more Saturn energy. So yeah, there's a lot of paperwork that has to be filled out. This is what this is. So somebody's just getting impatient with this. It's like people are saying you should be proud. You have a practice. You have a business. You're establishing this and that and that and this. But what's going on is the paperwork is overwhelming like crazy. Everything that you have to go through, the hoops that you got to jump through, and it's good to know someone. I feel like this could be you getting an inside scoop on somebody or something, the process, because you know somebody who may have went through it, or you're gonna hire somebody. Somebody could be telling you, "Girl, yeah, I had that problem too, and I went and I hired such and such." So, or yo, this is what happened to me. I was trying to establish my business, and I got into some legalities here, and I didn't know how to establish an LLC properly. I wanted to know if I should do an S corp or a C corp. So I went and I hired an attorney or a lawyer or an accountant, something like that. So if somebody's considering taking something on, we got the Sagittarius energy here as the challenge here. This is about patience, temperance. So like I said, this is a long process, okay? And it's not going to end with the Saturn in reverse. As of yet, it has not ended. So what the perspective you may want to consider is this is a learning process. You have to wait your turn. You have to wait and go through the process. Lots of paperwork to get where you want to get. So this could be about, like I said, joining an organization. It could be anything, but there's something that is legal, and you're incorporating it in, and there's a lot of paperwork that has to be filled out, and it takes a lot of time. Oops. I just get that this is some type of this is something that's not easy to get into or not easy to have, and you've acquired it, and people feel like you should be proud of it, but it bores you. The whole process of it bores you. It's like, I don't know if you think it's just superficial or it's just pretentious in nature, but yeah, it's just like you're just frustrated with the process. And then we have the Seven of Pentacle energy here. So yeah, the timing, everything is about how long it's taking. Seven of Pentacles is time, right? Something takes time to build up. But let's get more clarity on these major arcanas. So Saturn, tell me more about the Saturn. I know it's not over. I know the process is not complete. Somebody's overloaded with paperwork, or they're overloaded with work in general, the process. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse. Maybe it's money. So each step in the process costs a lot of money. This could be about establishing a business. We all know how this is, business owners. If you're trying to do it all by yourself, it's very difficult. It takes a lot of patience, and you gotta wait. If you ain't got money like that, or you don't got connections, this is what I'm talking about here. Somebody trying to figure out, it's like, yeah, I know such and such could do it, but I don't feel like dealing with her. She gossips a lot, or I don't feel like dealing with him. He talked too much. He's very superficial, but this is the person who can get you what you need. So you would rather do it your way, is what I'm getting for somebody, or somebody would rather not come to you. Yeah, here's the Hangman energy that came out sideways, clarifying that temperance. It's like, okay, maybe I need to look at this from a different perspective, is what I'm getting here. Tell me about this Hangman energy, because things are slowed down. Somebody may not be doing it because they don't want to pay, or somebody may not have the money to pay. So somebody could be trying to figure out how to get sponsored or how to get funding. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody trying to reach financial freedom here. So this is someone trying to reach independence. Um, this is the struggle. This is what I'm getting here. It takes time, especially if you're a business owner and you don't got a whole lot of money, and you got to, everything you get. Like, you could be somebody who work full time, and then you trying to start a business on the side, and you got a lot of paperwork you got to fill out. It's a lot of a process, and maybe you're considering hiring somebody, and they're telling you the process is long. You need a lawyer for this shit, whatever it is. it would be best for you to get one. If you don't, it could be a long, tedious process and you may miss something and you may have to pay fines. That's what I'm getting to. You got to be careful. Yeah, here's the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is about, trying to do what makes sense, what's fair, making sure you're being treated fairly. You got to hire someone, I feel like, or just making sure that this lawyer can help you with this process to make sure that you're not being treated unfairly or that you're not missing any steps in the process. You want to be thorough, is what I'm getting here with this Virgo energy and this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, you're proud. That's because you worked hard. You're thorough. You weigh the pros and cons. You understood that it takes a long time. Somebody went to school for a long time, too, is what I'm getting. And they finally got their degree. So yeah, somebody might be celebrating, they're sending in invitations because somebody graduated or they got their degree or they were initiated. The person who's doing this is like, yeah, I don't want to make a big deal out of this. It's all right. This is what rich people do. They make a big deal out of certain shit and you're not into that, whatever it is. So it's like, yo, I don't really even want to go to this party, but I gotta go. It's boring, blah, 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 blah. So this is somebody who's bored with, the superficial shit that goes on with what they got going on. The same person, if not, this could be something different, but that's what I'm picking up. But there's somebody here who, is overwhelmed with the process of what they have to go. This could be medical school. This could be a psychiatric nurse. This could be somebody who works in the prison system who may want to work with the prison systems to educate prisoners, or someone advocating for the prison system to allow more education, something like that is what I'm getting to. But there's rules and regulations here that somebody is trying to fight. It's just a long process. Somebody's making it difficult because they can, because they got money. Yeah, but somebody needs to get a lawyer because they wasn't treated fairly. So this could be some type of discrimination situation going on here, where somebody is being made to do something more than what everybody else is doing, or making the process more difficult for someone. They're being discriminated. They're discriminating here. It could be against people of color. So you may have experienced some discrimination in the workplace here. And so, it's an overwhelming process. For some of you, if you experience workplace, this is discrimination in the workplace. It probably would be best for you if you don't want to be there no more, just leave. Like, there's an energy a lot of people have, and I've been seeing a lot of videos on it, and it makes a lot of sense because I've been through it. But it's like, if a place shows you they don't want you there, I would just leave, try to find something else. It don't matter how long you've been there. And when they don't want you there, it's best for you to bounce, because you're going to waste a lot of physical energy. Some people could get sick with this Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse. I feel that way. And the thing is that you being proud, see, look at the cards. You being proud and basically saying, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be resilient because this is what this represents. And, over time things will get better, but that it's not, it's you really debating like, yo, is this really worth it? Is it worth my health? So for some of y'all in the work environment here where they don't want you around, it's best for you to bounce, like for your health's sake. No place is worth that. There's millions of jobs out here. It's not like it was back in, the 40s, the 50s, especially as a woman. It's not like it was back then where, you couldn't get a job. You had to be under the authority of a man in order to do things. You got some countries that is still like that. Women can barely drive without the authority of their father or their brother signing off on it or some shit like that. But the workplace now, whether it's for men or women, it don't even matter. Even for, groups that are discriminated against a lot, like people of color, LGBT community, or whatever group you're in that you're trying to get in and they're discriminating against you. It don't matter what your race or whatever is. Somebody's experiencing this situation. They're not being paid what they're supposed to be paid. They being asked to do other people's jobs, or they've done other people's jobs and they're not giving them the money. Somebody keeps applying for jobs and they're not getting accepted. I feel like this is what's been going on too. Somebody's trying to apply for a promotion in their office, or to get out of the department that they're in, and somebody's blocking the fucking applications. There's some bullshit going on here. It would be best for you to leave if you could. Figure out an exit strategy. This would be best for you. I wish you the best with that. Then we have your career, money, and I'm sorry, your love life, family life, and social life for the air signs. So the current situation going on there is medical staff, healing. The challenge is there's exhaustion here. A possible solution to resolve this would be Sagittarius energy. So somebody need to take a trip. Okay, somebody it is to the point where somebody really needs to slow down. Whatever it is you got going on, whatever it is you're doing, your health is in jeopardy. You're exhausted. You know, I don't know what you're feeling. You're having reservations about something here. For some of you, you're working too much. You're trying to get this money. You could be behind. This is what I'm saying here too. You could be behind in money. Your money may have slowed down or slowed up. Maybe you apply for a loan, or there could be something going on with your credit cards, and you may not want people to know what's going on. So you're trying to figure out what to do and how to do things. You want to stay independent. You know, this is about somebody not being in someone's business. Yeah, but somebody's feeling overwhelmed financially, or just with school. Somebody may not have passed, is also what I'm getting here. So maybe you're paying for these classes, and you know, maybe you're not doing as well as you wanted to. You know, you're growing impatient. You know, you're trying to have patience with the situation, but you're debating on if you should quit or not. Yeah, this is something that's going to be hard work. You're going to have to work for this. And like I said, there's a lot of tests. So if it's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of tests. And, or maybe somebody is studying for a test. Somebody's overwhelmed. There's an exam. Once you take this exam, you'll get your license, like your bar. You'll pass the bar. Somebody's studying for the bar. Somebody's studying for their medical license. Any type of license. Somebody, that's what they're focused on right now. They're focused on getting their license. All right. These are all related for some of y'all. So somebody's working a lot. Okay, they're working themselves to bad health here, with reservation here, because they want something materialistic, or they want to be able to keep a car that they can't afford. This don't have to be you. This could be somebody around you. Maybe, you know, maybe you have an adult child who's going through this. But we have the confetti rainbow is the challenge here. So this is somebody's mood. This is somebody's attitude. All right. So confetti rainbow talks about the choice, the selection, the options. Yeah. So it's like somebody's driving themselves crazy for materialistic things. Or somebody's working really hard to acquire materialistic things where the universe is saying you would better appreciate and get more out of life, more out of your money if you use that money for an experience instead of acquiring things. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So maybe you're trying to tell someone this, or maybe you're seeing that some people feel this way. Maybe there's a perspective here that you're getting that's different than, you know, because this is looking at things from a different perspective, right? To, you know, free your mind and free your thoughts, and therefore you free your actions of a situation or a mindset. Yeah, here's the 3 of Cups. So this is again about taking a trip, okay? So maybe, you know, this, like I said over here, for some of you, this first part, maybe this was about you taking a trip, someone asking you, do you want to go somewhere? And you're like, nah, it's boring, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you need something relaxing. This is what I'm getting here. So relaxing might be beneficial to you, or you need to go on this trip because you're stressed out. For some of you, you may be saying, no, I don't want to go on that trip, but the universe is saying it would be good for you to go. Or to go visit family, something like that. Or to go with family. What's this reservation about? So it's about making a reservation, the Queen of Swords energy in reverse. So somebody might have lied about making a reservation. Somebody could have, something about medical records, or somebody not signing some type of paperwork, or they're having some reservation about surgery. Somebody could be having a surgical procedure, a medical procedure, or they're considering having a medical procedure. This could be something they're keeping to themselves. So there could be something going on, and it's causing exhaustion. This could have been about, you know, somebody's lifestyle choice. So yeah, there's somebody who their health could be affected by their lifestyle choices. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wand energy in reverse. Yeah, this is about taking your vitality, you not having energy with the exhaust energy here. They coincide with one another. So for some of you, yeah, Sagittarius energy, you need to take a break, you need to take a vacation. You need to do something fun. Yeah, with this three of cup energy here, maybe again, get together with your friends or family members and take a trip or go visit somebody. Go someplace where you can relax and chill and you don't have anything to do and you can just, you don't have to rush, you know? The Nine of Wands energy here. Yeah, you're stressed out. Or your partner is, or your friends are, or, so maybe it's like, okay, maybe it's time for a road trip. Or some type of relaxation needs to be had. All right, let's see what's going on with divine timing for the air sign collective. I wish you the best with that, whatever that is here. Somebody could be uh, in a situation where somebody is writing a will and they're putting somebody in the will, or somebody's not putting some, or someone's saying they're gonna leave their car to someone. Something happened last winter. So any of these situations could correspond with last winter if it resonates with you at all. And this one popped up top so I could see it. So we got May. So May could be significant, and we'll get one more. Next spring. So that could be next May. All right. So for some of you, these situations could occur around then. Um, let's see what else we got going on in relation to. Oh, let's see what's going on with your money. I didn't even see what. Ooh, I didn't do that for the fire signs. So forgive me, fire signs, for not looking at your money. We're gonna see what type of money you got going on for Leo season. If you spending money, what you spending it on? If you getting money in, what kind of money you getting in besides your regular pay? Let's get one more there. Ooh, okay. We're not gonna take all these, but I'm gonna take this one because it did show. Matter of fact, let's just put this one back and take these. All right, so we got a loan. So yeah, I was sensing we got loan, we got IRS. Then I say the law, the rules. Okay, so somebody may be overdue in taxes. Somebody could be, okay, so with their job, with their work, with their business is what I'm getting here. We got late mortgage payments, okay, late rent payments, okay, and then we have business formation. So this is what I feel like for a lot of you, you're spending a lot of money with this business. But for some of you, it could be about late mortgage payments, late rent payments. Yeah, that could be it. All right. So that's what we got with the money situation. So hopefully that works out in your favor. But yeah, there's a lot of paperwork to open up a practice or a business. I was getting that earlier here. Somebody may have fallen behind in those payments for their brick and mortar building. Somebody's considering, yo, I don't want to do a brick and mortar building. I want to do it online, but it may be a lot more paperwork to do so. Or somebody's selling their brick and mortar and then maybe they're gonna go online. But somebody's just really overwhelmed with the cost of everything. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So somebody's considered taking out a loan, going to get some help financially. All right, that's what I was getting. Okay, that's okay. So let's see what else we got going on for y'all air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for Leo season 2024. Oops. What other energies we got going on that they need to know about? All right, well, that's enough. So somebody could be having a crush on somebody. All right. Or this could be, your crush could be going through this. This could be somebody's thoughts, what's going on somebody's head right now, or somebody could be thinking about communicating with their crush. We have achiever here. So this is somebody who's focused on achieving that goal, opening up that business, finishing the school, getting that degree, getting initiated into that school, what have you. Somebody's an achiever. They just always accomplish whatever they go out to do. So, they may get bored by other things or certain things. Somebody could be being watched online, okay, especially with the air energy and the crush. So somebody could be crushing on somebody, sending you messages online. We have a caregiver. So there's somebody who has a very nurturing energy, all right, or somebody could be coming in disguise as a caregiver, but there's definitely a chemistry here between you and somebody. Okay. Or there's a chemistry here that you feel about, maybe someone has, there's a chemistry they feel about going into a particular type of business. All right. Uh, but yeah, this could be, I feel like this stalker energy, be careful with what you're filling out online, loans online, things like that. Or be careful about applying for certain loans online. It could be scams. All right. Let's get these cards and see what we got going on in reference to love for the air sign collective, the Leo season 2024. So we got time apart. Uh-oh, you heard that. The beat with the time apart as soon as I said it. All right, so some of you, time apart is gonna bring some clarity to the situation here. There could be an apology. Somebody could be considering apologizing. Or maybe this is what you expect. You expect apology, but somebody's definitely online or working a lot. This is what I was stressing here. Put away the computer. Somebody needs to take a vacation, needs to relax a little. It will help you. This is something that's going to benefit you. That's been a reoccurring theme throughout this reading here for y'all to take a vacation, take a break. All right. So that's what I got for. Let's get you a self-care card and we'll wrap you up. I'm sorry. Let me see what the self-care card is about. Okay, this is about time. So it says, time spent worrying is time spent. So you may want to pay attention to what you're spending your time on, what you put your energy into, and to help you reset so that you're not focused on, you know, if you got something stressed on your brain or your mind, you may need a little time apart from it, separate from it, take a break from it. So if it's the job that's stressing you out, take a vacation. If it's a relationship that's stressing you out, maybe take a trip with your friends or go see family. You know, you need some time apart from the situation so that you can really process your thoughts. Okay, go to be around somebody who cares about you. So family and friends. That's what we was getting this three of pentacles or this three of cups here. It's about you going around family and friends, and you don't have to say nothing to them because you don't really have to say much to them. They're just gonna always welcome you and bring you in love. So be around people like this if you can, if you have somebody in your life like this. It's like they don't care what goes on with you, you know? If you need them, they're gonna be there for you. Yeah, because for some of you, you need to be around someone that, you know, who cares about you right now. You need, or this is about care, self-care. Some of you, you work a lot. You are achiever. You a high achiever, and now it's time to take a break. You have to have balance. All right. You need time to rejuvenate, time to revamp, time to process everything that's been going on, so that you could take it to the next level. So you know, congratulations to whatever you accomplished. Good for you. But now it's time for you to be appreciated, relax a little, and rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit, especially your mind and your body. All right. So that's what I got for you guys. I wish you the best, Air Sign Collective. Thank you for checking out the reading, and I'll see you in the next one. But don't forget to check out the other elements as well, because, you know, not just the air sign. You have all elements in your chart. Look at yourself as an entire whole 360 of you. So start looking at your chart. Start paying attention to where your signs are. Start paying attention to where, you know, the different houses and the planets are from when you were born. And then start comparing it to where things are right now, and that'll give you a good place to start in reference to understanding psychology, because astrology is psychology no matter what people tell you. So I wish you guys the best with this, and again, I'll see you in the next reading. All right, later.